Now, if this get the those what you'll be tending to. Maybe if you find yourself thinking, I feel dead inside or empty inside, and no matter how hard I try, I can't seem to change it. I get it because I've been there. And you, my friend, may be missing out on your purpose or experiencing one of the stucks in life, and it happens to all of us. Though this time is purposeful, and all of us go through seasons like the one that you may be experiencing, and it may feel like the storm is here to stay, but just because you feel like nothing you're doing is working, or nothing you're not doing is working, this season's meant to bring us lessons, and it isn't meant to stay forever. So that said, there are things we can do that can better serve us now. Putting more pressure on yourself or completely letting off the gas during this time to find your direction again is not helpful to the situation. So despite your drive to do so or to not do, instead follow your nose to what sparks your soul again. Let me show you how to start turning things around. Hi, I'm Amy. Now, if you get this wrong, you'll extend the tough season of your life, increasing your suffering and the length of your suffering. And you'll lose sight of the value in your life and the value of your life. To do this, you need to know adding unnecessary pressure or completely letting go of everything is not what's going to help you through this time. It's really being intentional about what needs to be taken care of and how to better take care of yourself so that you can better move through this time. Also, know what you focus on expands. And when I was going through the really dark parts of my depression, I was focusing on how lost I felt, how I could be doing more, that I was doing too much, that I was not doing enough. And it actually just took me down this downward spiral of, I just can't get this right. And I focused on that so much that it already made a hard time worse. The steps you need to take are to count your blessings, whether it's gratitude and focusing on what's going well and what you can control. Especially when you feel like you're lost, you can't see the forest through the trees, which I can completely relate to. Take small, actionable steps. Again, this goes back to what the minimal for each day looks like. Tending to the dogs, tending to the kids, whatever it is that's in your life that is a non-negotiable. This is a pivotal point in your life where you can take the advantage of really evaluating what's truly important and what other things can fall by the wayside. Because frankly, you just don't have all that energy to put into all those things, because right now you need to be tending to you. And that's one of the biggest lessons right now. A sense of routine and normalcy is very helpful. So once you establish what the minimal priorities are each day, and one thing that you can do every day to lift you up, have that almost on autopilot, because right now your systems and your rituals are going to be what you're going to fall to, because it's going to be really easy for you to fall off your path when you're feeling especially low or especially high. Remember that it's a delicate balance between your alone time and quality time with those who lift you up. Now, I'm not opposed to either of those things, but when we have an imbalance of that lack of harmony is really going to affect you. If journaling resonates with you, or going to the park, that's really, really helpful during this time. I did do a couple videos on how to uplift yourself with a couple journaling exercises, and I can link that. Explore something bigger than yourself, whether it be charity work or a cause that's really important to you, or maybe you start tapping into more of your spirituality. And that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to become religious at all. Spirituality is actually something that taps into something bigger than you, that actually fuels you. So I know for me, especially when I'm going through a great time or when I'm going through a hard time in life, my systems and my rituals are what I return to always, because those are non-negotiables in my life. Because the moment I start slipping off is the moment that I really start to fall away from myself. And then once you do that, it's even harder to get back to your higher place. And open yourself to new experiences. We all have those people in our lives that are the life of the party, or that can help us see the silver linings or have fun. They really bring that out in us. So maybe once a month or once every other week, call up one of your friends that does that for you and do something new together, something you haven't experienced. And that can really, really help you see the world in a different lens. Now, the things to watch out for are not checking in with yourself when things are getting a little better. And this can be an easy trap to fall into, because you're like, hey, finally, I'm getting a really good feel, and let's relish in this. And there's nothing wrong with living in the moment. But sometimes when things start to go well after they haven't been going well for a long time or for a while, it can be really easy to escape in that. While we all need to take a break from whatever may be weighing us down or holding us back, it's important that we're not using them as crutches, because that's just going to propel us again to lengthen and to deepen our pain. And remember to watch excessive use of TV and social media, because it's everywhere. It's everywhere. And I fall into this trap many, many times. And it can lead you to feel anxious. It can lead you to feel you're not enough, that it can magnify some of the things that you already feel you lack. Let's just put it that way. And honestly, those Netflix marathons are great. Some time on social media can really be inspirational, but you have to be mindful about what you're consuming, because it does affect you. And it can affect not only how you feel, but actually how you, or what energy you put out. So thank you for making time for yourself today. I hope you found this helpful. Continue to grow, give yourself grace, and have some fun. I'll see you soon.